Buonasera a tutti. My name is Ren, and on behalf of the Sino Italian Design Exchange Center, I'm to present here to talk about the great change which is happening right now at this moment in China, from the traditional retail to the shopping experience. Firstly, I would like to thank the LUISAVIAROMA for inviting us and organizing such a wonderful event here. Okay, the Sino Italian Design Exchange Center is a UNESCO exchange platform which is initiated and supported, promoted by the city of Florence and the Comune di Firenze. And we have two bases. The first base is which was operated officially from this March, Florence, Villa Strozzi. We can see the picture. And the second base, which will be operated from this year, 2015, in Shanghai, the ferry center and the famous location, Nanjing Eastern Road. I would like to show us a video this video is made for our center, but I would like to borrow this video to show the guests the new face of China, the Shanghai, and its development.
La Cina, questo negli ultimi 10 anni è stata una nazione molto presente, dove si è sentita la presenza, dove ha dato tante opportunità a tanti paesi del mondo.
Insomma, tutto un pullulare, fiorire di eventi e realtà che, coordinate tra loro, possono essere un ottimo interlocutore con le controparti cinesi.
我们德币也非常荣幸，得到了佛罗伦萨市政府和上海市政府的信任，来承办这个平台的搭建工作。
Okay, first I want to talk about the overview of Chinese luxury consumers. And China right now is becoming the biggest luxury market in the world. it is expected to see the mid and the higher income company market larger than the entire population of the United States. And it predicts the number of the households in China with the income of over $150,000 will rise from the current 384,000 to the 10 million by the year 2013. And right now in China, luxury shopping patterns change a lot among the consumers, and especially in two great segmentations. The first one, we call it the sugar generation, and the second is the second and the third tier cities. I want to talk about the sugar generation. It's a very fresh new concept which happened in China recent years. The sugar generation, it is also called the second rich generation. We can see the difference between the traditional luxury consumers. The first one is successful entrepreneurs, and the second one is the newcomers. Respect the sugar generations, and it has more large demographics, and from the men to women to teenager, and from the high sets and the first and second tier cities. And they have always the advanced and luxury attitudes. And also they are containing all the categories of the luxury industry, from the fashion to the jewelries and the experiential categories such as the travel. The sugar generation are the young consumers who are grow up in abundance. Their expectations and buying style are high as the luxury brands and the lifestyles. And also the sugar generation now accounts for the 13% of China's affluent population that will go to more than 30% in the next 5 years, which means the sugar generation should be a very large segmentation of the luxury consumer in China. And second, I want to talk about the second and the third tier cities. As we all know, the first tier cities such as Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou are the three biggest cities in China. We can see from this chart, the column, at the 2002, the first tier city almost take 40% share of the middle class. And the second tier city has the 43%, and the third tier has only 15%. But we predict that in 20 years, from 2020s, the third tier cities, such as the green cities in here, this map, would raise to 31% of the share of the mid class. And you can see the second tier city is still strong, remaining at the 45%. But the first tier city remains only the 60% of the share of middle class. That means there will be a lot of opportunity in the third and tier city in China. And since 2007, the number of the inter-cities generating demands is rising rapidly, very fast. And also the retail opportunity is shifting to faster growing in the second and tier cities and even the 4-star cities in the interior land. So to reach these two consumers, the luxury brand has to completely growing, such as 4 points here, to grow the demand in China's low-tier city, to regain the consumer confidence, and to rebuild the people's brand awareness in the second and the third tier cities. And the last one is to use the digital literacy. And I'm going to talk about the traditional retail development in China. As we can see from this chart, it's a chart of the development of pipeline in the Asia-Pacific region. We can see from this chart the construction of the new luxury malls that indicates, reflects the increase of the construction of the pipeline. From the first one, the first city, Chengdu, is the we already saw from the last map the third tier city and from the interior land. And we can see from the Chengdu, Beijing, and Shenzhen, and even the first 10 cities that are from China, and most of them are from the second and third interior land. So this retail market is going to lead by China in 2015 with the 10 cities in the front. The first one, Chengdu, is from the second tier city. And as I made another example in Shanghai, this year there are 36 new commercial projects is under this construction. And it will open in the city totally of 2,472,000 square meters of the commercial projects this year. It's a huge number, and it will even increase more. And here we can also see the sales productive in Shanghai in different area, in different region. From the left one, the red column is the center of Shanghai, and it has the density very high of the retail sales density. And we can see from the last chart that the sales amount per square meters every month in Shanghai, specifically the different years for the areas. And the shopping mall located in the core areas are collecting average of 727 euros per square meters per month. And I would like to talk about the flagship store. Due to the competitive retail market, the luxury brands are more likely to keep the flagship stores in the core areas, and they function as also their advisement. Usually, the flagship stores are in the superior location, aiming to strengthen and enhance their brand images in China. Here are some pictures. They are all the new flagship store with some luxury brands, new open in recent years. This is the Prada and Hermes Cartier. And this is the Gucci flagship store at Shanghai Golden Eagle. Dolce & Gabbana, Valentino, and this is Louis Vuitton. And the last one is Bulgaria. As we can see, from these years, there has been a slowing down in the retail sales and the luxury market in China, even in the world. From the 2014 and until 2018, the growth of the retail sales will from the 8.8% decrease to the 7.8%. It has been slowing down. However, what the sales used to be in the last period, volume growth in retail sales is coming from the high percent of 15.6% in 2009. All these years from 2009, and it has been decreased the growth of the retail sales of luxury goods in China. But it means good. It means the consumer of China has become more reasonable and more mature. By 2018, this rate will be one half that of the 2009. And by the 2013, private consumption growth will have slowed down to around 4%, around one half of today's levels. Let's take a look at the reason behind this slowing down. And this is the chart of the share of mainland Chinese consumption of luxury grade goods by the sales location. As we can see, the gray part is the domestic location. That means in inland China, in the territory of China. There's the Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, and the overseas. From 2010, there's been a more huge part of the domestic part than the overseas and the Hong Kong and Taiwan. But 2013, the overseas part has increased more and more because the global traveling shopper is becoming more and more in China. The people came out of China to travel or to work in all the world, and it brings all the retail sales from the domestic part to the overseas. This is the first reason, the global trotting shoppers. And the second one is the anti-corruption law. When the new president of China, Xi Jinping, has become recent years the president, he has published the new anti-corruption law to avoid the corruption of the politics. And so, because this reason, there's decrease of the retail sales in China. And the second one is the Chinese yuan. And the last one is the rise of e-commerce in China. And I would like to talk more in this, the rise of e-commerce, because it is changing the way how the consumers purchase the luxury goods and even the normal products in China. And this is the chart that we predict by the 2020, the China's e-commerce market will be a huge market in the world. And the growth of the new consumer will continue growing with the expansion of the new China's economy. Also, as the internet penetration increases, the number of the new first-time user will begin to purchase online. Because as we know, the second and the third tier city is growing fastly, and also at the construction of the internet accesses. At this moment, there's less internet access in the interior land of China. But in few years, in the future, there should be a large increase by the base construction of the internet access. So that will stimulate the new first-time user of the online purchase consumer. And the majority of global shoppers that makes 1 to 3% online purchase each month. But this number in China has become is 5.8 times more than the majority of global numbers. And I would like to make example for the development of the e-commerce in China. The 11th November is the Singles Day celebration in China. You know, the 4/11. Also, we call them the Double 11. There's 4/1. That means the Singles Days. And the Alibaba is the largest platform of e-commerce in China. They have came up with idea. The Alibaba will have the biggest sale of the year, even bigger than the summer sale and the Christmas sale, the traditional sale. They will have the biggest sale at the Double 11, the Singles Days. And at 2014, the last year, 11th November, there has been a number. This is the number. 57 billion Chinese yuan is the sales amount within only 24 hours that happened in the Alibaba's platform, and the biggest platform in e-commerce of China. That also has the other different platform. But with this number, 57 billion Chinese yuan, we can also see the great development of the Chinese e-commerce in these years. Why there's been such huge increase and in the amount of the sales of e-commerce? There are some reasons. The reasons of the extraordinary service system. The first one, it is the one-day delivery, even in a few hours. And I made an example. If there's a website of the e-commerce platform in China, and if you made order within the 23 o'clock, 11 by the evening, and you will have the delivery the next day, and before the 12 o'clock. So the efficiency of the delivery system is helping the growth of the e-commerce in China. Also, there's the free charge of the product return. If you have some problem with your product, and you can have the free charge to return this product to the sales. And the second one is the high discount on the special occasions, special days. For this same example, the Double 11, the people can start it from 1 month before the Double 11 to have the order, and to make the payment just after midnight of the 10th November. And there's has been the help a lot the increase of the Double 11 e-commerce result. And the third one is the full trust on the secure online payment. Also, the example of the Alibaba, there's the payment. It is called Alipay, and unlike the other online payments, the Alipay is like a mid agent between the consumer and the online shop. If you make an order, firstly, you will make the payment to the Alipay, and the Alipay will save this amount, will save this money. And then when you receive this product, and you can click the confirm of the payment, then this Alipay will pay the amount to the online shopper. It will give you the security of the online shopping experience for the also for the new online shopper, online consumer. And also, this is the huge change is happening in China. The shopping experience is changing. Right now, we will use the concept of the retailtainment. This retailtainment concept is firstly coined by the American sociologist George Reiser at 1999. And through this chart, we can see the change of the concept of the retailtainment. From the past, there's the old department store with the older consumers, and right now we have the shopping mall. The shopping mall will give a very huge advanced shopping experience, like provide a more different shopping experience. The brands has a larger store, and usually the customers are younger than the old department store. And now I'm focusing on the future. The future is changing lifestyle centers. The lifestyle centers not just have the sales, not just have the, not you can just buying the products. You can also have the strong food and entertainment focus. Also, in China, there's been very more lifestyle centers which opened at the historical building. We trying to look some very historical building with historical value to change it, to transform it to a new lifestyle center. I want to do 3 examples. The first one is the K11 Art Mall in Shanghai. We can see this K11 Art Mall is opened in these years, and from outside you can see it's like a fancy shopping mall, but inside it has more content. This K11 Art Mall not provide just the sales, the shopping experience, but also there's an art gallery. It has a large than 3,000 square meters large gallery at this K11 Art Mall. And last year, 2014, there has been the exhibition of the master of impression, Claude Monet, was founded by this, was hosted by the K11 Art Mall at Shanghai. It has been a very huge success for this exhibition. There has been 60,000 people reserved the opening tickets. For some security reason, we only released only 3,000 tickets for the opening ceremony. And the second one is the Louis Vuitton flagship store at Shanghai. And to have more shopping experience, more exclusive experience for the brand. The Louis Vuitton has created a new flagship store at Shanghai. It's not just about the traditional sale. It also decorated like a luxurious resident place. And there's a floor which is only exclusively for the top client, and usually the client they can have some personalized product and doing some hairstyling. We can see this picture. This picture, there's the hair salon. The client have the hairstyling, and at the same moment, there's the artisan, which is creating the personalized product for him. And the third one is the Hermes Mason. And the last year, also the 2014, the Hermes opened the fifth Mason in the world at Shanghai. You can see this is the old building, historical building. And the Hermes Mason has bring a new French lifestyle in the traditional Chinese historical building. And inside has provided the French lifestyle with the Chinese traditional music soundtrack, background soundtrack. And it gives the client a new experience of shopping. And also inside this Hermes Mason, there's also the art museum. The museum has the greatest collection and the precious collection of the Hermes. Okay, and I will make the conclusion right now. And for the luxury brands, we have more growth in China. Need to find the right balance between the online shopping and the stores. So not just online shopping or the store singularly. It has to combine both online shopping and the stores. To use the stores as a showroom and use the online shopping for the methods of the retail. And the second one is the retail should also embrace the in-store technology, use the apps or the smartphones when the consumers entering a store. On the smartphone, you can use the apps to know the history of the brand. You can know the entire collection. You can know the this art of the creation of the artisan. And the third one is the new concept experience center has to be experiential and the promotional and the technological, just like the K11 Art Mall and the success of the K11 is the great example for the other luxury brands. So we are very welcome all the guests to explore Shanghai and the incredible retail e-commerce world in China. And we are also very happy to offering the support to you. Thank you.